Well, good morning, everyone. Pastor Cullen here, joining you again for another of our daily devotionals as we seek to invigorate your faith and progress on a journey to better live, love, and act like Jesus. And I hope that you've been living according to these new rules that you're writing for yourself this week, because I want you to see why it matters, making this sacred space. Would you read Psalm 22, verse 24 with me? For he did not despise or abhor the affliction of the afflicted. He did not hide his face from me, but heard when I cried to him. When we find ourselves in these low places, a lot of times what we really want is someone to hear us, someone to listen to us, someone to identify with how we're feeling. But when you write these rules to govern your life, to make this sacred space for yourself, you find time where you have this person who will listen to you, who will empathize with you, who will mourn with you. And that person is Jesus. When we are in these places, we cry out to the Lord, He hears us. That's not changing because of where we find ourselves. When we cry to the Lord, He hears us. And that should be an encouragement to us that when we find ourselves in places of despair, if we've written our rules and we have our sacred space, we still use that time to press into God and we cry out to Him. And when we do, He hears us. He understands our affliction. He knows what we're going through. And He hears and connects with us in those moments that we cry out to Him. So would you today, in your practice, as you write your rules for life, make sure that you use that time to cry out to the Lord. Whatever affliction you're experiencing, whatever suffering, trial, whatever's going on in your life that you're experiencing and struggling with, would you just cry out to the Lord? Would you make sure that you're crying out and pressing into Him for this? And make sure that you do that, because I promise you, He will hear you. Church, I hope you're encouraged. I hope that you feel ready to go tackle the day to better live, love, and act like Jesus. And I'll see you again tomorrow.